Hot 60 podcast.
You know what time it is? Hot 60! Kind of bring it up. You know what time it is. Do you know what time it is?
Motherfucker, yeah.
You know what time it is.
We know what? It's fucking hot 60, bitches. We got Cattiis, your sarcastic ass motherfucking pervert, turned up. What up? Got my co-host,
The Krunkle Sam, a.k.a. the other white guy. You know, because I don't see it that way.
and this hilarious, funny ass lady.
Oh, who, me?
Yes, baby.
Oh, I'm Dora, Monica. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes,
if you are.
yes,
If you're
it's
not,
been a
fuck
long
you.
time. You know, if you could remember how to work your YouTube
You'll tune in
today,
later.
since you know we're sure that the
Are you
420
already talking?
420 worked for
Can,
everybody.
can we do the intro and shit? This motherfucker. Mic check. He won't say
I
a
can't
word.
talk.
He putting his ass on me at mic check. When it's time to do the introduction, he's... Anyways, I gotta say, shout out to Digital Mass. Shout out to Mr. Coat Man for running this shit, man.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
I've met you today, and he's a good soul.
Yeah, that's my baby right there.
I
That's
would've-
my boo of we don't even know how many years anymore.
I'd have made him my bitch on the yard.
Oh, please.
Oh,
Nah. He's never come home smelling like Bengay.
you know,
If he came home smelling like Bengay, I
no,
might
no,
want
that
to,
ain't
but-
true. I quit smoking.
Today is Earth Day.
Earth Day, happy birthday!
So y'all should have
Happy
stayed
Earth
extra
birthday.
green because Friday was 420. And
Yeah.
420 was dope for me. I got to perform at the Apache. That shit was so lit. There was all kinds of dope comedians just chilling there.
Yeah.
I finally got to meet some that like I've been like, damn, I seen their movies and shit. Shout out to comedian Sean P. Man, he had
I
it.
love Sean P.
Yeah, he had it lit. And my sister performed. She named her band there called Space Hippies.
Space
Oh, I
hippies.
gotta see them. Are
Yeah.
they performing again at the Apache soon? Because
Well,
it's an
Sean
open
P
mic,
just
right?
gave it a spot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's dope.
That's
So
fantastic.
shout out
let
to Sean
us know.
P.
Yeah, let us
man.
know when the next performance. I gotta see Space Hippies.
Well, he
That's
does.
amazing.
I generally
Every third
fight
Friday,
against-
he does roll on the fucking RLT, roll on the fucking floor, laugh my ass off, and it's a show up, go up every third Friday.
I gotta check it out.
It's so good. The
I
crowd
gotta
is
go.
good. The room
I
is
usually
good.
skip anything that has the word hippie in it, but you know.
I love
go
everything
check it
with
out.
space. That's why I'm gonna steal that necklace off your neck.
No,
I love it.
no, thank you.
What did you do for 420?
The same thing I did on 419.
It could have been a surprise holiday for Krunkle Sam, and he would have been celebrating.
It's been at 420 for me for a long time. you
Yeah.
know. I'm on the medical marijuana maintenance plan. You
Yeah?
know? Well, no. There's no.
They got
no
that
one,
in Georgia?
It's not legal. What I'm doing is still not legal, but it's
Okay.
keeping me from killing people.
Well, see, my thing is, I don't do the cannabis in Georgia. It's still illegal, so I just stick to cocaine.
Which is
Cocaine.
accepted.
I'm just playing. I teach children. That was a joke.
Oh,
just like
you
the
teach
smell
children.
of it.
So you teach children how to whip that shit up, right?
Right. Yeah.
Home economics, but for real.
Like a stir fry. Yes, ma'am.
Nah, home economics, but for
Cocaine,
real.
cocaine, and cocaine's
Tell
two
your
best
mommy to
friends.
send the baking soda. Mommy, look what I made. A crack rock with your name on it.
Where's the cotton ball?
I gotta bring it back
bitches?
tomorrow.
They never
Where's
teach
the
Or
cotton
life
balls?
skills. They don't teach life skills in public schools. They should.
Shit. They don't teach anything in public schools unless even the good teachers though, like
Yeah.
all the other badass kids ruin it for them.
Do they still do everything in alphabetical order in public schools?
I don't know. I teach. I'm in the private sector. I got out of the public school sector.
Oh, so you teach sex ed?
No. I just teach private. I teach
Oh.
fourth grade. I'm actually learning
Oh,
fourth grade.
sorry.
I teach
Oh,
in
you're
the
doing
private.
bougie.
Yeah, I'm very bougie.
Bougie.
Yeah, and the government don't
Georgia
know how
spits
much
it
I
out
make.
there.
I don't report to the government.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's none of their damn business.
Nope.
Stay the fuck out of my
Self-employed.
Yes, and that's Dora. what's her face?
The comedy
could be found
Destroya.
at, yes.
Yeah, my social Liz. Please steal my identity.
This is
It'll do
Krunkle
nothing but help.
Sam. You ain't getting shit from me.
Yep.
And Krunkle Sam, you're from Boston. This is my first time
No,
meeting you.
actually, I was born in New York.
Really?
Raised in Boston. Left Boston. Yeah.
Boston. And how long have you been in Georgia?
Since 90.
You like Georgia peaches?
Yes.
You like this one?
Wait,
like
let's
Georgia
talk about
peach.
how he got from New York to Boston.
Yeah, what happened?
Because, okay, so me and Dora discovered that actually he looks like a Jim Henson Muppet, right?
Jim.
And we realized that this is Oscar the Grouch's dad.
Yeah.
And after he had,
After
Please
meth.
take your hand out of my
After
ass.
rehab a couple
watch this,
times.
say, bitches ain't shit.
Bitches ain't shit.
You see that shit? So anyways, we had that great realization.
From the window. To the wall.
Those are the strings.
I don't know what that motion is, but it gets me horny.
It's like, are you eating pussy and sucking dick at the same time?
Hey, look, I told you about that shit, okay? My dick sucking will not be discussed on air, okay? Stop it.
So it is true.
Hey.
Just for money?
Hey, I'm just trying to make sure that my friends in the gay community are cool with the
Yeah,
jokes I
there's
tell,
only a
because-
reason for that lip on
Yeah.
that
You see,
callus
this
on
is-
your
this
lip.
is called a no nut zone.
Oh,
Okay?
Lord.
Right here, no. No.
So yeah, 420 Earth Day,
I know.
Herpes Day, as well.
Organic herpes. Just make sure if your herpes get there organic.
Hey, it's...
What did you do, Dora,
For 420, I performed for the first time doing a 420 show. It was in Riverdale. I was told it was
Yes.
the hood. That was not my terms. Their
Was
term-
Archie and Jughead there?
No, but I loved it. Security was. I do know that. But no, it was awesome, and I felt like a rock star model. They had photographers there. The audience was stoned, so they didn't laugh at me. No, it was fun. They did. It was a good time.
It's hard to make people laugh when they're too high because they don't even get what
Yeah,
you're talking.
like
It takes
Yeah,
so
I didn't
long.
even know where I
It
was.
takes 10 minutes
so-
for them to get the joke.
They're like,
told.
they've
You
been
know?
like, oh shit, she's crazy as
Oh,
hell. In the
shit.
shower the next day, like,
Fuck.
man, that bitch was crazy.
That white girl was crazy.
What was her name?
Yeah, I talked to the barber. Oh, what was cool about this show, I've never seen a comedy show like this. It was called The Cuts and Comedy, and they had a barber on stage with the
That's
with the
dangerous.
performer cutting someone's hair while you told jokes.
Oh,
And I was like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
this is awesome. So yeah, shout out to Callie Bo. He put on a really awesome show, and I had such a
Callie
good
Bo,
time.
I want to come.
Yeah, it felt like my birthday. Like I felt like a princess, like
But
a
that's
white
just
trash
That's
princess.
amazing, though. I mean, like, to be... I've been on stage in front of thousands of
Wait,
people.
I want to hear her princess. You
Wait,
felt like
okay,
a
what?
princess.
I felt like a white
You
trash
shut me
princess.
down again.
No, you performed, Sam. You told me you were in a comic. Are you a
No.
comic?
I tried doing comedy back in the late 90s,
Oh,
early
yeah?
2000s. And,
That's when I wish I
cocaine
did.
and alcohol killed that dream for me, too.
Yeah, did it eat away all the funny?
No, it just... when I stopped doing
He
it...
ate
I
away
became-
all the fungi. Let me borrow this
Fungi?
pen.
Stop it.
Well, why don't you get
when
back
I gave
into
up
it?
drugs
You're
and alcohol,
sober.
I got into this real freak zone of depression and PTSD and shit like that, which I'm only now, 8 years later, getting hold of.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing this. This is my first step into doing shit.
Do you do
outside of
anything
my-
else for the PTSD or anything? Because I have
Well, I'm
brothers
in
from
therapy.
war.
I mean,
That's
thought-
good. I know that, like, what is that called? You probably know more than me. That MDMA or whatever that helps
MDMA,
with
yes.
that helps with PTSD. Have you ever tried that?
like I said, I'm an addict, so I'm
Oh,
not,
that's
there's
true.
a lot of stuff I'm not going to be doing. But it's like when
Come
I
on,
tried
just
telling,
a
I
hit
tried
of
telling
it.
my psychiatrist, and like, Liz, no, seriously, I go to a fucking psychiatrist
That's good.
because
That's
I need
healthy.
to go.
I hear that's healthy. I need that.
Hey, listen,
Speaking of some fucked up shit, right? The other night I
Motherfucker,
called him.
seriously?
He's a recovered alcoholic. Okay? And I called him the other night to ask him where the liquor store was.
I know, right?
I said, damn, I'm fucked up. But I was by his house and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like,
That's
man.
the love.
I'm like,
That's the love.
That is
where's
love.
the liquor store by your house?
That's like telling a
I'm like,
fat
damn,
ass
that
where's
was
the
fun.
McDonald's or
Yes.
some shit. That's awful.
I meant to say sorry for that because after I, next day I was like, that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but no, I don't give a shit. If I wanted to drink, I'd have a drink.
Yeah,
If
well,
I
that's
wanted
good.
to do
That's
cocaine, I
self-discipline.
would do it. You know
Let's
what I
do
mean?
it.
It's like,
I'm just playing.
Well,
nah,
you got
man.
self-discipline.
I miss
man.
cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh man, Fuck, nobody gives up doing drugs because the drugs stop feeling good.
Well,
it's that
yeah.
your life becomes unbearable. You feel
Right.
me? It's like no one gets addicted to drugs because they don't feel good. Let me explain it to you. You know when you wake up in the morning, you have that cup of coffee, makes you feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Cocaine feels 1,000,000,000 times better.
What about
You know?
Well, here's my thing. I've never done heroin or nothing like that, and I've only been on the stage for a little bit, but I feel a rush and a high that's like better than anything I've ever felt.
That's what I'm
You
saying
know what
to
I
you.
mean?
Boy.
Because
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying
want to
to you.
do
I mean,
heroin.
It's the before and after.
Yeah, and
though.
my dad was addicted to it when he came back from Vietnam. He was addicted to opium, and he told me never
Wow.
touch anything like that shit.
Yeah.
You don't want to. It'll
Did
ruin
it,
lives.
done it, done it.
Y'all
you're
seen
done
Mini Me died?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
it hurt my
I don't
little
even know his
mini
real
heart.
name.
I never got to throw him.
I thought he died 5 years ago,
I-
to be honest with
But
you.
you know what's sad about the first thing I was like, I wonder if Minnie Cooper was his hearse.
Oh.
Because
Wow.
that would have been
That
so.
was the first thing you thought of.
But wouldn't that be dope? Like,
How many pallbearers you think they need?
Yeah, I mean, you
They
could
just
do-
carried him
you
like
could
this.
do him on like a radio flyer, you know, one of them pull wagons you give to a 4-year-old.
Do you get a discount on the coffee? If
they should have.
they should have.
Oh,
Poor Minnie. And the thing is, you know, it's sad. Do they know how he died? I think it, like, they mentioned suicide a little bit.
I
but
don't know. I just know he had a short life.
oh, speaking of, listen,
I know.
hey,
I'm sorry.
oh, that's
I am dark. I'm sorry.
even though you
I don't
ain't-
wish death on the pod
you're
anybody.
only dark on the inside, huh?
Much love and respect to the family members.
Oh, yes. That's Claire. Cat
Speaking
eyes
of
at,
Do you think the
Fucked up.
service was short? Or do you
Yeah.
think they cut it
yes,
short a little bit?
yes. Yes.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
No,
It
there's
won't
one
take him
more
as
out
long
there.
to get to heaven.
Oh,
And that was
yeah.
fun.
Short ride.
Short ride.
They're good, but then we got to do a 6x2.
Are they gonna donate his body? I would want. I mean,
They're
He
probably
was-
just gonna jar it.
Yeah.
You know what? I couldn't have went to his
motherfucker.
funeral because I would have wanted to see how big his dick was before.
Oh.
I would have looked in the pants.
I heard he was packing.
He's probably with the tripod.
Do you think his ex? Do you think his widow's gonna get half of what he gets? Okay, I'm done.
So, y'all, can we get into the Snap60 cope? Are we ready for it?
Yeah, Snap60.
Snap60, some fucked up shit. So I'll explain this shit, right? I spend all my time on social media.
White people, what the fuck is going
A
on?
woman marries a dog in England. So
No!
I call
Shut
this.
the fuck up!
I
Yeah,
entitled
there's-
this.
there's your
I-
rub.
I entitled this one "The Cougar and the Hound."
This ain't.
Yeah,
What a
that's-
cougar
see,
in the hound.
You gotta think this is done just for the fucking act, though. I mean, right? 'Cause-
This
I mean,
is done
How
because
is this bitch
because
not
we're-
in jail? Number one. See, I work
look,
with dogs.
the dog
too.
looked like he's doing it just for the treats.
Yes.
Like, fuck, man. She's
That's
gonna
an
give me
old
like.
dog too.
This is
That's an
abuse.
old dog.
She fell in love. They fell in love.
This is fucking abuse. Do you think
Doggy
she has
style.
stock peanut butter in her
Doggy
pantry?
style.
You think she's got peanut butter in her pantry?
Oh, yeah, that's what
No,
I said. He
it's in
wasn't
her
hidden.
bedroom.
It's in her
Yes.
bedroom. That's what I was
Like, yo, I was thinking, yo, did they go on a honeymoon and shit? Like, she had to
This
find out
is
where
the most
That's
disgusting thing I've ever
No,
seen
it's
in my
not.
entire
No,
life.
it's not. Whatever Claire has coming next is probably
Are
going
you
to be the
serious?
most.
Oh Lord.
Dear
Yo.
white people.
No.
This isn't like,
I mean, I've dated some dogs in my day,
yeah.
but they
Yes,
weren't little.
and
They weren't
bitches.
really
They
dogs.
weren't literal.
And many,
Yeah.
many bitches. Yeah.
This bitch.
Who went to the wedding? Who?
Somebody
in the
took those
Tramp.
pictures.
Like, who
Somebody
took the
took the
yeah?
pictures.
And they probably charged. I would have charged double. Like, I got to do what?
Did they have a wedding cake with dog treats?
Yeah. Did they like? Oh.
This is disgusting. This is why the Lord has forsaken us.
No, this is
Because
why
left us-
aliens
It says-
don't come
Right,
visit
this
us.
She
is
says
why.
it's really time for God to act. Like, God's gonna be like, you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what?
hold
You're
on.
right.
Wait,
Hold on,
I just now
No,
saw
no,
the
hold
little
on for a
picture of the
second.
tux.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
This
is
bitch spent money?
Yes.
No.
She bought
Yeah.
the dress,
Excuse
everything.
me, Dora. Seriously. So your God was okay with all the wars and all the murders and all the deaths.
That ain't my God.
But now,
Krunkle Sam.
this
I'll
right here, this is as much as your God could take.
She paid for the dress.
Look.
This is as much as your God could take. Right here. That's it. That's the line.
It.
That's the line right there.
No,
Forget
he
about
stopped
rape.
in the 50s. I'll tell you. This is not.
All
right,
good.
what do we got
What's
next?
the
What do we got
next
next?
one? I can't even with this. It's disgusting.
She's like,
what are you like, an old Jew now? I mean, Jewish
rehearsal
lady.
dinner.
I mean,
I'm gonna clutch my pearls.
the rehearsal dinner, the brides, the groom.
so much of this, I cannot take so much of this anymore.
I Scooby-Dooby-Doo,
It makes me want to punch this bitch. Like, has she not tried black dick?
Yeah.
When I get a hold of you.
You know what I mean? There's dick out there that's amazing.
She likes the pink lipstick looking
Oh,
shit.
Ugh.
wow.
The green cum.
You know, she don't
She's
know
gonna
her
have green
worth.
cum.
What?
She's gonna have green cum on the back of that dress.
What? How? What?
I'm confused.
I know.
You've
This is
never
where
seen dog cum?
No.
Oh.
Why
No.
would I?
Yeah. What the fuck?
It was a trick question.
In what?
I don't know.
Didn't you say you work with? No.
Yeah, I work with
No.
dogs.
No.
I get
She don't
paid.
jack them off.
I am
don't jack 'em
perplexed,
off.
right? I am perplexed.
All right, let's go on to the next thing because we're talking about jacking dogs off.
Yes.
There's a
I
limit.
love this.
This is hot
dogs
60.
need some
but
love
there's a
too,
limit, guys.
obviously.
Oh,
What's the
shit.
next? And
That's the next in Sir Colburn. I saw him trying to put it up. Where'd he go?
that dog don't know what.
We're trying to get out of this.
That's terrible
A
shit.
woman
Which one?
marries a dog.
Which one
Why
is
did
So
it?
listen,
This is why
so
we
listen.
left England. This is why we left England. Because of this bullshit right here.
the
America.
weed. Let's do 420, the weed one. Okay?
That's
Yo,
always
this
a
is
good
some
idea.
high shit right here,
What
okay?
happened?
Are we
It's
up there?
weed
Because
related?
sometimes we can't see it right away. Hello? Anyways,
it
this
up?
dog shit. Right
Ew.
Oh, look, there's a translation. Why is there a
I need to
translation
cut
for
this
that?
shit.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Cop claims mice ate half a ton of missing marijuana.
Wait a minute, let me read that
Yeah.
again. I'm on half ton of marijuana right now. Cops claim mice ate half a ton?
Okay, hold on for a
Half a
second.
ton.
I want to show you ladies how I imagine this
Half
happening,
a
okay?
ton? Let
okay?
me see it.
Well,
Wait.
ladies and gentlemen, we
Let me
want to
see.
talk to you about the 400 pounds of marijuana that's missing today. Oh, the camera's back here. Oh, sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to talk to you about the
Now,
marijuana
you
that
see,
we're
let me tell you
missing today.
something. They was on some high ass shit, right?
It got fucking
This is
high.
what happened. They was on some high ass shit because they done took half a ton of marijuana. And they like, yo, blame it
Wait,
on the
that's a
mice.
quarter ton.
The mice, we noticed that the mice was walking around with cataracts. So that,
Yeah.
you know, they probably
They
came and
left
took the
some
weed.
out.
They had cataracts. We had to...
For the poor blind mice.
Yes.
You
What
remember the
happened is
story?
they were
poor
like-
blind mice. Poor blind mice. They ate up all the weed.
Okay, let
they
her
ate up all the
say.
weed.
No,
Please don't indict me. Please don't fucking indict me. Yeah, they took...
that's what happened. The agents
I
came in and they
ate
were
the
like,
weed.
"Where's the weed at?" And the cops were like, they looked around, they saw a
the
mice scatter. They
mice?
said, "Oh, the fucking mice
Right.
took that shit."
Yeah.
Yo, you ain't seen Mickey Mouse? He be driving cars and shit. You ain't gonna
That's-
say you take no fucking weed?
They sold that shit.
That's how
They
I...
were-
They smoked
They-
that shit to
they-
come up with that kind of
Oh.
excuse.
Come
Yeah.
on. That was beautiful.
So basically,
That's just
We've been
4
lied to
That's
for...
just 420
what-
news, man. Did
No,
anybody
here's
find
the
out that
thing.
this
We've
is
been lied
bullshit
to
yet?
for more bullshit than this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's Mello's post.
Mellow. Come on now.
he's a
Jalen.
comedian actually too. He posted that shit.
Oh,
But,
Mellow Black? Is
Yeah,
that him? I
Yep.
love him.
yeah, he's funny as fuck.
Shout out
He
to
posted
Mellow.
that shit, yes. But that shit was funny as hell. I was like, yo, this shit, like, that weed looks good as hell in that picture too, but the fingernails is fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
right?
like-
That
That's
don't
'cause
look
those
like
are-
no
That's
mice
it's a
weed.
man. Those
But
are
wouldn't
man
there be
hands.
like a little bit of weed left over from the mice chewing the bag? I bet there wasn't
Well,
nothing in there.
how far can they get if they ate half a ton of weed? They're not gonna get far, and they gonna eat other shit because they're gonna be hungry as fuck.
Hey, can we
Imagine
talk about
mice
the-
with munchies.
Are we almost there? Because
What?
I want to talk about crazy white people. Come on, keep going.
After we do this, we're going into the
yeah.
interview.
Crazy white
Oh
people.
Lord.
You are fired up, Sam.
Oh,
Sam needs his own
Krunkle
show.
Sam.
You want
Sam
to talk
needs
about
his own
crazy
goddamn
white
show.
people?
We will talk about that. But in the event, 8 people lost their job and 4 people are testifying.
Yeah.
So that's
You
how
did
that
it.
shit ended.
No, he did it. No. I just rolled it. He's.
Yeah. I didn't
shit-
inhale.
I didn't do
inhale
anything.
Speaking of shit on the rise, y'all, this shit's about to make you throw up. Okay. Try to guess. I want you to try to guess what this is first. Try to guess what this is first.
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
Yes.
That's what my thigh rub looked like when I was 300 pounds inside my jeans.
Wow.
That's what that is. Is that what that is?
Oh shit, no. It's not a galaxy. So this guy got a yeast infection from a strip club.
What? No.
He went to one of them Atlanta strip clubs. Was it in Atlanta? I'm not surprised. Bitches are gross, man. Where is that at? A yeast infection on a grown man? Because you gotta be a grown man to get into a strip club, right?
But how do you get on the back of your neck?
It's on his neck.
Hold up. I've been to a lot of pussy clubs, okay?
He said he let the bitch dance all over him, but my thing is, how do you not smell that kind of infection?
No,
if
how
that
does
shit
it get
is gonna
to the back
He
of your
thought they
neck,
were
though?
baking
What?
bread
Did
out
he
in
wipe
the
it
back?
on? Did he wipe his hand all over
No,
her
she
putty
was dancing
and then
all
just
over
rub it
him.
on the back of her neck? How the fuck you be
These
rubbing your
guys are gonna have to start giving out antibiotics with
on
dollar
the back
bills,
of your
man.
Strip
neck,
clubs are
yo?
so
This
nasty.
is disgusting.
Who the hell
This is
wanna
more
rub a
disgusting
pussy on
than
the
the
back
bitch
of
with
your
the
neck?
dog.
It even looks like a little voodoo doll or something at
that's
the top.
nasty.
Look at that shit.
It's nasty.
He's been cursed
People,
with
that's
VD.
nasty.
He's been cursed.
That
He
looks like
better-
some old ass chocolate.
It looks like moldy. I don't even
pumpernickel
know.
Or
bread.
it looks like an
It looks like
amputated
moldy
dick.
pumpernickel bread.
That looks like one of them fucking moon landing pictures that the government tries to get
yes.
away
Just
with.
put an American
Put it in
flag.
sideways.
Yeah.
Put it in lay it down sideways.
That looks like an aerial view of a yeast farm. That's a yeast farm aerial view, motherfucker.
Oh, a yeast farm. That
yeast
sounds
farm?
like an actual thing.
Yeast farm. Oh,
It's a
okay.
yeast farm.
If you
I think I
there's
dated a
actually
yeast farm.
colony. There's a colony of Amish people.
It's time to harvest the yeast.
Yeah, I've done
Get
that
the
once or
stripper.
twice. You know, like, whoa, what is this wonderful taste in my mouth?
Baking bread. They're
Yeah.
baking bread.
That shit had to stink for days.
Oh.
Well, what does strip clubs smell like? I've only been in one time.
The Head and
Febreze.
Shoulders didn't have
Febreze,
shit on that.
Febreze and
Glitter.
depression.
Does it smell like
Febreze
asshole?
and depression.
You know what? I don't know because every time I try not to touch it in the strip club, even lean on the wall. It's like very like
Now I'm
Really?
telling you, it smells like coconut juice, Febreze, and
Ooh.
depression.
yeah,
That's me on a Tuesday night.
and backwoods.
And Swisher sweets.
And Old Spice, because there's that old motherfucker in the corner who still thinks she's going to take that $1 bill and go home with him.
Oh, Lord.
Yo, we gotta find something out about Dora, man, because we
Oh.
just run it and run it.
Where you from, Dora?
What?
Where you from?
Where am I from?
Where'd you grow up, literally?
Not too far from here. Place called Poverty. No,
I still live there.
I grew up in Cartersville. Represent. See
Represent.
Vegas. It's north from here. So not too far. Cartersville. Yeah, but I live closer to Atlanta now. Still metro. So I try to get down, because this is where the action is. This is
Right,
where the
right.
podcasts are. So
Yep. So
But-
you're a comedian.
I'm trying to be. I ain't one yet.
I think you are. It was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, thank you. No, it's been awesome. I've only
How
been
long
doing
have you
it.
been at it?
Well, I've only been doing it for this will be my second full year, I guess. But I
Cool.
started out on stage, and my first audition, I didn't take it seriously, and I even told them I had to put on underwear for the audition. They laughed, because I got nervous, and when I got nervous, I just cracked jokes naturally, I guess. So, but the audition was for a Shakespeare play, and that was cool to be on stage like that. And then from there, I just started telling jokes, And
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations
cool.
again. That's cool.
It's
You're
been
awesome.
it's been an awesome ride, and I'm grateful for every time I get on stage. I can't believe I'm doing it because I'm 32 and I didn't start till I was 30. I spent my whole 20s married.
Did
you
people
know?
always tell you should do it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I was the funny fat girl. You know what I mean in the group. You know.
Aren't they always?
Yeah, and I
We're
was
always funny.
And I would
That's how they
always
get
hit on the
attention.
guys, you know, give them their Me Too moments and shit. I would,
because we can get away with that shit.
Yeah, and so I had to be funny, you know, in high school and shit. Not had to, you know, but it was.
Oh, it's a
just kind of-
survival instinct.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
And when you feel like people are looking down on you too, because you're poor, you feel less than on that, and you feel less than because you know you're fat and everything, and I never felt.
I never felt less being fat.
No,
I'm
no,
just
but
playing.
people, motherfucker, yeah.
If anything.
Mass, of course. But no, what's cool about comedy is I realized I started getting on stage more the more I started losing because I felt like I didn't want Fat Dora to die. I still want to be loud as fuck, but I'm still trying to be like healthy and be
You
a
should
lady.
keep the name Fat Dora. The
Fat
thinner
Dora.
You get. You know, you'd be like
Sometimes it comes out
110
when I'm angry.
pounds, and your name would be Fat Dora.
Fat Dora. Yeah. Well, she comes
PHAT.
out. Yeah, I'm a skinny bitch. But
PHAT is like 80 years old.
Shut up. I will backhand you so fucking. I mean, I will cause no harm or violence to the light-skinned over
I
here.
like Krunkle Sam. You look a little
I
bit
do
like
too.
my
That's my
ex-husband, but he had more diabetes, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
but you look good. He was a lot older than me. I like that honey mop, that gray beard you got going on. You look like a
I
wolf.
call it a landing strip. You know?
You look, yeah, you look like a,
aiming point.
Flavor
you look like a
saver.
tired wolf, but you know
tired
how to
wolf.
eat
Thank
pussy.
You. Wow, tired wolf. You could have went with old, and that would have been okay.
You made me
But
blow
You
tired
look like you got a good
motherfucker.
pension check.
Damn.
You got a pension check?
He's
no,
like,
I ain't got no
oh.
pension check. They don't give those to cocaine dealers. What's wrong with you?
Well, shit.
That'd be the crazy shit.
No,
you
got
continue to have
cocaine.
it. Don't work for us.
No, I'm the other white guy. I
You
didn't
got
give
something
no fucking...
better than U.S. currency in Atlanta, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah,
you
I
get
just
a
wish
lot
I
with that
wish I knew
Coke.
something. I wish I knew something about saving some money though, because when I was selling coke,
Yeah.
everybody had money. Everybody was drunk.
Right.
Everybody got food. If you needed a place to sleep,
That's when
you
Clinton
come
was
on
in
over.
office.
I put you in a hotel for a couple of
Because
days.
he was getting head and coke.
Yes.
Oh,
Everybody.
Clinton. That's my last name. That's how I found out about blowjobs. I was in 5th grade, and
Clinton.
someone said,
Hey, hold up.
it
Did
said
you?
Monica Lewinsky, and my last name's Monica. I found out about blowjobs from that whore. Can
Wow.
you believe it?
Did you see the picture of the former presidents at the Barbara Bush
Yeah.
funeral? It's really funny.
Will you watch that
listen,
shit?
No,
Yeah,
What's funny is not that Donald Trump isn't in that picture. That's not what amuses me. It's that if you look at the picture again, you'll see that Bill Clinton looks like he's doing a fucking pop-up.
Nuh-uh.
Everybody's in a line straight next to each other, shoulder to shoulder, except for Bill Clinton, who's in the background, like.
Oh my God.
Now, I know this is your interview, but I got to stop this
Oh, yeah,
shit
what
right
was
now.
up?
Because this motherfucker asked me why I was not going to the KKK rally in Noonan on Saturday.
Yeah?
And he didn't go and sat and watch the fucking Barbara Bush funeral.
No. That's not what happened at all. Why you want to be that guy?
I wish I knew about the rally.
That's not what
No one
happened
tells
No,
at
he
all.
was,
She's
he was
lying
like,
to
Claire,
you.
why aren't you going to come to
She's
the...
lying.
And I said, I'm not coming to
I
a
protest
rally.
a lot.
She's lying. She thinks
I'm
that
not doing it.
she thinks that those people like that should be ignored.
I didn't say that.
agree.
Yes,
but-
you did.
I said, why show up to 300 people that are already in the KKK? Is a group of like 500 black, white, Spanish people showing up going to make them all of a sudden turn around and be like, you know what? We
Yeah,
do
that's
like
what they
niggers. No,
Well, that's
they're
they-
not.
Claire, where I grew up in Cartersville, this is some real shit. There was KKK in Cartersville, and how people dealt with it. And I don't know if people realized this growing up. Like, I remember walking into like a restaurant, and a guy was coming out, and he had the robes, and I stopped right in my tracks. He was getting like to-go food, and he had the hood, like he didn't have it up. He was just getting food, and I saw it, and I stopped in my track. My daddy said never talk to him. It's fucked up. But my dad pulled a prank because they would hold like meetings and shit in my hometown, and we were going over a bridge. Yeah, we were going over this bridge in my hometown, and we knew a meeting was going on that day, and the whole town just ignored them. That's how we dealt with it. That's the right way to do it, right? And there would be protests, like silent protests across the street. But because they were lawful in what they were doing, they got the permit and shit, they had to. And we were going over this bridge, and my dad said, oh, they planted a bomb under this bridge and it's gonna blow up. And I still remember this day like crying because I thought the KKK was gonna blow me up, and that was that shitty sense of humor affecting his child. But you were right in ignoring them. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what you're supposed to do.
See, you can't
fuck up though.
You can't go there and yell at weeds and tell them not to grow.
Exactly.
You gotta kill the fucking weeds.
But I'll tell you this:
the weed, you cannot say weeds stop choking people.
Yeah.
No, but you can't ignore them either. You gotta pull the weeds out in your fucking yard. You gotta kill them.
I agree with that too.
No. Listen, stop for a second, okay? We had Nazis in this world once already. For them to have free reign to march wherever they want comfortably in America is bullshit.
Sam, I'll tell you this right now, that we never had Nazis in America, motherfucker, and we never fucking we fought over seas for that bullshit.
Yeah, shit.
But the same law applies, and if you want rights, give it to the dumb motherfuckers. And in America, you have the right to be a dumb motherfucker.
Exactly.
And
Ignore them.
Listen. The easiest way for evil to succeed is for good men to ignore it. Do you hear what he said? Do you think that Martin Luther King is like, oh, just fucking ignore them?
But that was a peaceful protest.
Peaceful protest,
he knew he had to do peaceful
not ignore them.
He knew the only way to
peaceful protest is not ignore them.
This is what a peaceful protest looks like right now. I'm live at the KKK rally.
She ain't wrong.
You should both be ashamed of yourselves. At your age, you should be ashamed of yourself.
No, fuck that
shit should be stood up to.
Where somebody can shoot
you need to
years
stand
old. I ain't
up to
doing
that
that
kind of
bullshit.
hate shit.
No, fuck that. The media's got you brainwashed into thinking there is a fucking problem to begin with, motherfucker. Yes. Think of the 90s. What neo-Nazis was in the 90s? And that was during Rodney King. That was during all that bullshit. And what neo-Nazis were around there? This is all hyped up because of Trump's bullshit. Bull. Come on now. I'm 32 years old,
Nazis.
Sam.
Hold on.
I gotta hear what's got Sam.
Hold the fuck up. Hold on.
Because he's got shit to say. What's up?
Because when you were born, I was marching against fucking Nazis in America.
Why are they still here if you're marching against them?
So don't fucking start.
They weren't Nazis,
Let's not get loud about it. Yes, they were.
We getting loud to talk, Sam.
No. Stop it. Hold up.
Much respect. I'm Italian. I get loud to prove a point.
Listen. You don't have. But facts are facts.
Facts are facts.
Facts are facts. And they had neo-Nazis back then, and they had skinheads and the fucking Klan.
They weren't shit in a fucking bucket.
Stop it.
Okay, go ahead.
The point is that they are now, and you're sitting here talking about ignoring them, and they're gonna go away.
I say kill their ass. If you're gonna do something, murk that shit.
Yeah, and Barbara Bush
show up every time. I believe that we show up every time you can and make them as uncomfortable as possible.
So I can be another person on a news story that
stand up. Don't ignore them. Fight the fucking Klan.
That's the Hitler hand.
Get out there.
You just did the Hitler.
I don't give a shit. I don't know how to do it right.
White people can't be too proud, Sam. Come on now.
What?
We can't show our pride too much.
He just is like, fuck the neo-Nazis, Hitler. Wait.
Fuck them people.
No, it's this.
I know.
Hey, y'all.
How do you know so much about them? Did you got some country background?
Do you know if you can make a swastika with army dolls?
Tell us about in your 32 years in Georgia.
Do you know you can make a swastika with army dolls?
You know more than me just for years. So don't think I don't
know them.
That.
I've been in Georgia for 30 fucking years. There's been Nazis in Georgia for 30 years.
All right, I got a question.
There's been Nazis in Georgia. I was fucking
chasing
them.
They ain't Nazis. They're fucking little doggies barking. Little doggies can bark, Sam. They ain't not. You're giving them the power. Give them the power. Call them Nazis. I wish they were fucking Nazis. They ain't Nazis.
They're not of this.
You're right. They're neo-Nazis.
Shit. No, they ain't shit, Sam. And as soon as you realize that, they'll realize that. You
getting louder doesn't make you right.
No, of course.
Okay, wait. Let's talk about something else. I got a question.
And being old don't either, motherfucker.
Nope, experience does though. Facts and experience work though.
Wait, I got a question.
Facts. I like
What's your
facts.
view?
Facts.
We getting all this crazy shit. What's your view on the N-word?
My what?
Your view on the N-word.
No, I don't say. No, it's cause men have heard that before their last words before they died, before they were hung. My personal view, I don't say it. But I'm a teacher. I teach kids. You know what I mean? I teach them that. Even though I say bad words in my act, that those are ugly. And if you want to be ugly on the inside, there's better words to use. I teach vocabulary and spelling. You know what I mean? I know there's a plethora of better words to use to get your point across.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as saying something insulting. But as far as the word itself, No.
Not
Personal
even,
views, don't even
not
say
even black people.
I don't
should
even.
Use it?
Oh no, black people are free to do whatever the fuck they want. They have that privilege. My white privilege excludes that shit.
I'm gonna need a backup. Can I get a backup black person in the?
No, the thing is though.
Yo, that nigga says
Oh.
all the time.
There you go.
Yeah, the thing is with Keith, he's been we've been living together. He can't say it on Sundays. This motherfucker says it so much in my home. I don't even like it in
Why
my
not
home.
on Sundays?
But I can't say that I don't
Says
want to
it's
say.
the Lord's Day.
It's the Lord's Day.
So
I
the
say
Lord's
nigga all
not
the
paying
time. That word has
attention.
no
Can I
power
have
over
one
me,
day?
man.
Can I have
That-
one
that
day
shit
where I
the
don't
Lord's,
hear it?
the Lord's not paying attention
Come
every
on,
other
closer,
6
baby.
days.
Come on a little bit.
Right here. Yeah.
You heard me screaming?
So
Yeah, I heard you going off, but I didn't want to say nothing until the word
I
nigga
need this
came
shit.
up.
This is fucking
because-
Hot 60.
But I mean, this is it's a fucked up word.
It
And
is.
she never says it. I can say
don't
that
say
right now on live shit. She never says it. I try to trick her into saying it. I try to force her to say it.
don't say
Like
it.
I be telling her
like
I'm not
it.
gonna get a hard on till you say this shit. Like, and she won't
He
do it.
wants
She
me
be like,
to
well, I
say it
guess
with
we
his
ain't
dick
fucking
in my
tonight.
mouth, where I'm like, no, don't say it then. No.
Y'all, this Keith Vance, comedian Keith Vance, coming out of Atlanta as well. Thank you
What's
for.
up, y'all? Thank you for letting me slide in on this. You said you wanted an opinion. I was sitting in
Yeah.
the studio listening to all this shit play out. And
What's your opinion?
I mean, I hate to step in like this, but I'm going with Krunkle over there. Sam is right. There are
Krunkle.
fucking Nazis here.
There ain't
Krunkle?
Nazis here.
Yeah, there is.
Fuck them.
Man, my
They're not
ancestors was
Nazis.
hanged by
There's
Nazi is a-
fairies here.
What's a, but what's a
Ooh.
Nazi? What's a definition of a Nazi?
You
to
tell
y'all?
me. They're here. It ain't for me to fucking
A
say. You're the
definition
one
of a
saying
Nazi,
there's
like,
Nazis here
is-
that we should be afraid. Keep being afraid of them, Sam, with your old ass.
Oh,
Maybe they'll
shit.
catch up to you. They ain't gonna catch up to me.
So, how about those braids?
You better get it.
No, there's be some white on white crime up in this motherfucker in a second.
Because
You know,
y'all see all this.
'cause
Y'all
first
talk
of
about
all,
black
you're
on black
wrong.
crime all the
Trump
time.
shit.
No,
I'm on that Trump
listen.
shit.
There's no
I'm
black
wrong,
on.
I know.
There's
There's
white
no-
on white
there's
crime.
no
You see this?
Nazis.
The black people are
There's no
calm and happy.
Nazis.
The white folks in here, they're the ones that
I'm
are
already
upset.
the white devil. I
know?
can't play the white devil's advocate. Come on now.
There's no such thing as Nazis.
What do
There's
you
no
think,
Nazis
Sam?
here. What?
N-word.
You know how I feel about it. I think that
Me
word
and him
should
got
be
into it.
erased.
Eat
Oh
it.
yeah. So what is it? Yeah,
No,
tell
I
me
think
your
it should.
opinion.
I grew up in a black community in the 70s where people were vicious to me because of the color of my skin. Okay, I lived.
Eminem.
Listen, I lived during the desegregation of the Boston public school system, and I remember the civil rights fucking movement, literally.
Yeah.
Like there,
Okay,
seeing
yes.
motherfuckers get attacked by
Yeah,
dogs.
no.
the
In
whole nine.
1977, when I was on a school bus going to a white school because I lived in a black neighborhood so long, they shipped me to a white school, and they were throwing rocks at the fucking school buses. Adults called me a nigger lover and a faggot to my fucking face because I was on a school bus with black children. So I got very serious feelings about how the N-word is fucking used. Now here's my point. Here's my point. We want it to be used less and less in a hateful fucking manner, but we teach it to our children every fucking day.
Yeah.
Yep.
This ninja this ninja that. We teach you, don't say it in hate.
Damn, you
Only
got a
these
point.
many people
My
can
daughter
say
can
it,
spell it.
right? But no, people, now you got gay white men saying it like it's okay.
See.
Now
I
you
agree
got
with
gay
Sam.
white men. You know what I'm saying? Krunkle Sam is over
Well,
here.
he's saying that
No,
shit
no,
at
no.
his house. I haven't
No,
seen no
I
gay white men
100%
anywhere saying that
agree
shit
with
around
you,
me.
Krunkle
Like, this
Sam.
Do a
motherfucker.
gay, do a gay white man
Yeah.
saying nigga. I want to hear.
No, I can't do it. I
How
can't
does
do
that
it. I
sound? I
can't.
want.
No.
Oh no, stop it.
It's awful
That's
and he's
that
right.
silly niggas had sad my son said, dude, shit.
Oh,
I don't give a
Got him.
This is not getting
You can't
me.
trick
This
me.
is not
You
getting
can't
me.
trick me.
This is part.
You
I'm
can't
part of
trick me
this
like that.
show.
Hey, but what I can
I'm
really
part of
say
this
is,
show. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
you don't give a fuck.
I
so
do
you
give
grew
a
up
fuck.
No,
in
you
an
Because
don't.
all
it's
black
positive.
area, right? Well, I grew up in an all white area, and what I was actually taught was that no one has power over me or my emotions ever, because one fucking emotion can fuck your entire life over. One emotion.
Right.
Just
Y'all
one.
hear that?
And you'll look back later on and be like, what the fuck did I do? It's too late, motherfucker.
Y'all hear
you did
that?
it. And that's real shit. I don't
Yeah.
let motherfucker can't
I take,
touch
you know,
my
all
emotions.
them jokes
You
they
gotta
got me
be-
all wound up telling back over here, too.
Nah,
You know, I
shit.
ain't comfortable at all no more. I ain't comfortable at all no more. I got to drive home at some point in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. You know.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
But seriously, though, I mean, like, it's like in all of my favorite music, I'm a 90s hip hop guy.
Okay.
So do I think that Dre wrote all those songs with the N word in the middle so I would stop singing? You know?
You
I mean,
better in the club.
I don't-
I'm
Yeah,
watching.
in the club.
Drake
I don't
trying to
even
get him
say
fucked up.
car.
You know,
Drake was trying to get him
I don't
fucked
say
up
I
for
say
sure.
nugget. I say nugget.
Nugget.
When Nicki Minaj says it when I'm on the treadmill, I'll just say nugget instead.
I
And it
have
makes me
never
hungry.
once used that word in my private personal
I don't
life
either.
neither.
Me neither.
No, I came home from school after getting in a bad scrap, and it was walking back and forth to school
Mm-hmm.
in my neighborhood. So one day I came home covered in blood, and
Just
I was
fucking walking
and
home?
oh yeah, man, I was the only white kid within walking distance
Yeah,
of
that'll
my
happen.
school.
Yeah, that'll happen.
And my mom was gay. We're talking about
brothers were beat up like that.
1977.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
grew up in the projects. My brother's been beat up so much. We've been
Just
jumped
'cause
by
they were white
black
and shit.
people.
Right.
But
All
we
right,
don't
are y'all
use the
ready to be
N-word.
top?
No,
for this
I
shit?
don't use
y'all
the
ready?
N-word.
Are y'all
We
ready to
don't.
be top?
Yeah.
I grew up in New Mexico.
Oh.
Okay, where there was maybe 2 black families.
Wow.
We grew up in an earthship,
Damn.
and Jehovah's Witness. So y'all want to know about
That's a motherfucker. God damn.
not giving a fuck about what people say to
Lord.
you? And that shit
But-
made me so strong. Like
Yeah.
everybody,
Oh, I believe it.
I call myself. People used to make fun of me and call me Cat Eyes because that's why I call myself Cat Eyes. So all the
Okay.
people who made fun of me, they'll
I love
remember
that.
me. Cat Eyes, motherfucker.
Nah, see, no, see,
So
for me,
the word nigga, I don't think that white people should use it.
Well,
Yeah, I
did
don't
you
either.
get
I
called
feel
that
like-
when you were in New Mexico?
Yeah.
I don't think white
wow.
people should use it either.
I remember
unless
I
they're
had
in a
this-
radio
What would
station
they
part of a
say?
show proving
I've
a point.
never
Yes.
called anyone
Yeah.
that.
You know, 'cause
okay,
I ain't
but
that
see,
guy.
you.
this is the thing. I got called nigga. Oh, you use black soap. Don't touch her.
What?
They even did like the like they had Lysol.
Was this white people or was it a lot of Hispanics in
it
New
was
Mexico?
a lot of Hispanic and
That would say that?
Mexican.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mexican too,
Oh.
man. Like they
Mexicans,
don't like
Hispanic.
us. They
The
don't.
Native Americans
They
are
don't
always
fuck with us.
cool
They
with me.
just started
I'm more
fucking with us.
Native.
Stop saying
Yeah.
they.
What
But
you mean, they-
anyways-
oh, the essays, I love them. Love them to death, man. My home, man, I got a couple essays.
I'm
that's
cool
like
with
this
everybody
with me,
now,
man.
but my
Real
thing
shit.
is, I feel like
Damn.
black people can't say that. How are you gonna be black and be racist saying that word? It's saying, you know what? I don't give a fuck what anybody did. I'm turning this into a term of endearment and fuck off.
Yeah. And I see that.
Well, I mean, I feel like there's so much controversy over it because
It
we
is.
actually we flipped the shit around. It's supposed to be something to degrade us, and then like because it was flipped around the way it was to, it's such a popular word, especially in any type of music culture, pop culture, all that shit. It's such a popular thing. Like we made it to where it was so cool that it's literally a word that only certain groups of people can use. Period.
Yeah.
And Dora says this shit all the time. and
Because
she just-
Big Pun was not black.
yeah,
Okay.
but he said the
Yeah.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
said it.
But I
Him
mean,
and
but
him
yeah, but
were-
yeah, but he
there
had
you
that
go.
right of pass because he had so many bars.
Exactly.
Right.
He
Millie
paid the-
Vanilli was lip syncing.
Oh shit!
And
we
they
go,
were
why you gonna
black.
bring them up right now? See,
You know you like that record.
we all did shit. Look.
I like that. Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
All right, that's
shit.
it. No. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Because I know you about to get ready until you
Oh, I can break it
You got
down.
your notes ready?
I can break it
Oh,
down.
that's so funny.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
yeah. I had a
let's
couple
finish
notes.
up with Dora, and then I'm going to let him go on his rant, and then we got to do the hot seat, and then the shit's over, man. This shit goes by so fast.
Yeah, don't. I've
So-
been having so much fun.
How can we find you, Dora? Where can we see you at?
No, fuck Dora! Shut no! She's screaming at me! Shut! Fuck Dora! Oh.
Yeah, you can find me. Sam will like this. Sam, you can find me at Goddamn Cunt on Twitter. It's a childhood nickname. It is. Goddamn Cunt. And on Instagram, just Dora.Monica, man. Just Dora Monica. Goddamn Cunt on Twitter. Sam.
That's so, you can't get that shit wrong.
I like to go on there when Dolly Parton has a movie and live tweet it. That's about it.
Goddamn.
Wow.
Goddamn cunt live tweeted Dolly. That's awesome.
I love her.
Yeah, make sure you bring your children.
That I teach.
That was funny as fuck. Oh my god. So where can people come to any shows? You're gonna do
Yeah,
shows
I'm
coming up?
actually doing a show at the Laughing Skull on May 1st. That's in Atlanta. And then I'm going to be in Athens the next day at Henderson's Coffee Shop. And I'm actually going to be starting a new video series with Keith. It's called Look at Me, Everybody. It's just
Can I be in it?
It's a lame show, and I'd love for you guys to be on it, please.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Please come be one of my first guests on it. It's
Pay
going to be
more
a
Come be
video.
one of the first lame guests. Like, it's lame.
Yeah, it's going to be a lame show,
I
but
could
I
be
would love
lame.
y'all to do it.
I
Yeah, gotta
won't
be
smoke.
lame to be on it.
Yeah.
No, you're
it's called
lame
Everybody
already.
Look at Me.
It's
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
look at
Y'all
me.
want to hear a lame joke I came up with?
Yes,
Oh, God,
please,
here
the
we go.
lamest.
Speaking of lame, what did Medea say to the milk on Valentine's Day?
What did Medea say to the milk?
I don't know what.
Let's curdle.
Yeah, you'll do great on our show.
You'll do good on the show. You'll do good on our show.
He was so mad at me. He's like, go away! I do that to him all the time. I'll be like, baby.
Shout out to the control lab.
I got one for you guys because you're
Okay.
new. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
How many tickles? 8? No?
Nope.
I don't know.
10.
10.
10
Get the
tickles.
fuck out.
Tentacles.
Look, ah.
You
It ain't my
gotta dump
fault.
the
It
hate
ain't
right
That was
there.
a special ed and shit, man. You gonna hit me with some extra shit.
Yes. It ain't my fault you half a mile slow.
All right, so
You know,
let's go back to
damn.
the show. The name of the show is what?
Look at me, everybody. It's
Everybody
lame.
look at me.
No,
Okay.
it's lame. Look at me, everybody. Lame.
Okay.
It's a lame
Look
show.
at
Oh, it's
Everybody.
lame. Look at
That's
me,
so
everybody.
awesome.
I got it.
It's,
Y'all
but
will
it's to be
where's,
like.
what's
to
it
get on
gonna
the
be
lane.
on? Facebook?
YouTube, I
Okay.
think.
YouTube's the
and
best.
iTunes podcast. We're gonna probably do the audio on a podcast
Ooh.
platform, and then but I want a video because I want everyone to look at me. That's the only reason why I'm doing comedy. I just go on stage if it can hold me, and then I want people to just look at me.
You are good to look at. I'll tell you that.
Well, thanks.
I've been looking at you at this
Purdy.
screen all night.
I appreciate it.
All right, y'all ready for this crazy shit? This is Krunkle Sam. I had to bring him an addition.
Well, it's just
And he's
some
about to
fun
go on
stuff.
his
You know,
rants.
Krunkle
Oh,
Sam.
it's fun stuff, you know, because I watched some more of my white privilege fade away with Donald Trump trying to destroy the world this week, and I just thought I'd share some of the fun stuff of my noticing, like my living in the hood. Okay, because I have a hard time finding pizza down here. I grew up north. You know, no matter where you live up north, it's better pizza than anywhere
That's
down
why I
here.
want to go. Yeah.
And but I like Marco's Pizza. Shout out to Marco's.
I've never
It's
been.
best delivery pizza so far I've ever
What?
had. Yeah.
Have you had Marco's?
And
Okay.
but you know you live in a hood if you can't get Marco's delivered to your house. Okay, that's how you know.
That bad?
That's how you know. Because yes, I live within like miles of 3 fucking Marco's, and
They
none of
won't
them
come?
will deliver to my fucking house.
Now,
Now, have you
So-
asked them?
No. So today I went over to said closest Marco's to pick up my pizza because they wouldn't deliver it to me, and that's like I said, the closest Publix to my house as well. It's closed. Okay, that's how much I live in the hood,
Do you
yo.
have a Food
They
Depot next to
closed
you?
my fucking Publix.
Oh no.
That's some shit, yo.
Damn.
You can't even get a.
I mean, I'm good walking around. You know what I'm saying? I don't live like in a crime hood. It's just poor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Poor. There's no R on
He has
there.
a nice house.
Poor. I
White people poor. Is
You
so
don't
different.
smell poor.
I don't
usually
smell
smell
poor.
it
White
on
I
people
bathe.
poor is so
didn't-
different.
White people poor is
It
different.
is.
Don't
That's
listen
what
to
I'm
this
saying.
one.
Shit.
The black kids in the projects
Listen,
were like,
I grew
why
up
are
black
you-
and white poor.
I
That's
grew
the
up
worst.
black
What?
poor. Okay, I grew
No.
up in the hood.
Y'all don't know nothing about that poor shit.
I'm right
Did
here.
you have a
I'm
table?
right here with you.
No. Did you have a
don't know.
table that came from your dad's boss's fire that we were so excited to get? Then that table was turned into a bed. Then that bed was turned into more stools for the new table that came from a couch.
And it was the
You've been
back seat
watching
of the
That's
car.
black and white poor.
That's a tiny house living.
You've been
That's
watching.
tiny house.
You've been
No,
watching
said
Good
that man was
Times.
True story. That's a true fucking. I'm not lying.
And
Before
JJ
that, we
Washington's
had a-
gonna pop
before
out of the
we had-
closet
no,
anyway.
I'm not lying.
Oh, yes,
Before
sir.
that, we had a table made
Yeah,
out of
you
a wire
dynamite.
spool.
Yeah.
You know those big wire spools? That was our
Yes.
table before.
Oh, I
I'm not
actually beat
lying.
somebody's
We'd be
ass over
grateful
one
if
of
there
those
was
things.
food on the table. We had a
Shit.
table, but if there was
Food?
food on it, we'd
Let
be
me
more
tell you about my
grateful.
dad's potato salad. Barbecue potato chips, lettuce, and dressing. Potato
Damn.
salad. And that
Oh,
was
I'm
dinner.
so hungry right now.
That was
We almost
dinner.
got to fighting today before we came here over
Over
some
potato
potato salad. My
salad.
mama made it and shit.
We went to
Oh,
a barbecue
And then
yesterday.
I was actually eating the potato salad. She was like, I bet you I can make some potato salad. I just looked around, I was like, yeah, right, bitch. And I had to catch myself. I was like, well, I didn't mean
I
it
know,
like that.
see,
But this is my
I-
mama potato salad. Like, calm down. She's like, what the fuck you talking to me? I was like, well, wait a minute, man. know what I'm saying? Like, give me this real shit, y'all. Like,
I season
My
it.
mama's potato salad, bitch.
hey, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And it was
the
just like
police-
instinct and shit.
The police
Bam.
just showed up. What happened? She said she can make better potato salad, Mom. You know what? We just gonna go ahead and leave, sir. You're gonna have to leave, ma'am.
Right.
He needs
Exactly,
to stop eating his
exactly.
mama's titty. And
Oh.
Like, hey, come on.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, y'all ready? Let's put this couple in the hot seat.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
Y'all ready? Hot seat is we get to ask you whatever the fuck you want, however the fuck you want. And you can lie if you fucking want to.
I'm 100% honest always.
Because y'all are
100.
the comedy couple.
Is this your first white girl?
Hell no. You
no,
think
it is
it
not.
is?
No.
You think black girls
Is
take him?
more white
can't
girls or more
handle
black
black
girls
girls.
for you?
I've had black girlfriends. They always leave me.
They leave you. They leave you.
How many times
See,
has she
white
left you?
girls are
I'm
colored
the
more like
first
glue,
white girl
right?
that fights him naked.
White girls are colored more like glue, right? Yes. See, I got you.
Out of
I
the
got
both of you, who masturbates the most?
Me because he has more sex than I do.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's my. I mean, I date a guy who thinks
He
he's
may
a
not be
rapper
there,
and a
but-
performer. I'm just begging to get cheated on at this point in my
Wow.
life.
I'm not a rapper anymore.
Hey, what were you doing to
So you
support
have more
yourself
time to
while you
fuck.
were rapping?
What did I do to support myself when I was rapping?
Yes.
I sold
Condoms.
no.
So you were a salesman.
siding.
So you were a salesman
Yeah.
who was trying to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay,
I used to
that's-
sell home improvement and shit for Dixie Home Crafters.
because you know I used to build
It was good
stages,
money.
but nobody calls me the stage builder.
Lord,
And you, what color is your hair naturally, motherfucker?
me?
Yeah.
Mousy brown, like a
Mousy
shit knock
brown.
brown.
Does she match up for you? Does she, or she just
I
shaved
always
that
call
shit
her. I
bald?
call her
Is
Fightful
it-
Goes West and shit. She
it-
got that
Oh,
fucking
wow.
mouse
That's
face.
fucked
I
up.
like mousy looking girls though.
There
You
you
know what I'm
go.
saying? Did
You
you
better
did,
just like
did you
one
steal that
damn
weed,
mouse.
bitch?
It doesn't take
That
much.
weed? Did she steal that weed? She
Dora
said
looks like a Disney character.
She
Oh
does.
no,
She's like a little
I'm a
princess.
Disney geek. You
It
just made
wouldn't
my whole
take shit to
life.
blindfold
You
her
totally
either,
look like
you know?
a Disney character.
I love that.
I always tell her she has a pie face. I told her too. I would
A
have fucked
pie
her when she was
face?
fat. Real
You
shit.
wanna
Go
eat
to
it?
go to her
He met when I
Instagram.
was
Her
really
fat
fatter.
pictures.
He was
Hey,
met when I was
I heard
like
you earlier say you fuck fat girls.
Hell
Her fat
yeah.
ass would have got it. I would have bent that
fucking
fat
love
ass
me
over and
some
been like,
fat
"Come here,
girls.
girl. Get some
Fat
of these
girls need
potato
love
chips
too.
or
Come on
something."
now.
Fat
Get
girls
you
need
some of
love
these
too.
potato
Don't be
chips.
Yes.
inappropriate.
Oh, babe, I
Oh,
put
we
on that
gotta be
Barry.
inappropriate.
Hey, listen, I put that Barry White voice on him too. Be like, oh, baby,
Oh yeah.
I want you to roll over there and give me some of that
Shit.
I ain't
potato
killing white
salad.
dudes out.
You know what I hate is they be like, embrace your body, and I'm like, I'm too fucking lazy to even
I
hold
can't
that.
even
Just
get my
embrace
arms up, you
myself.
know?
What do you want me to embrace, man? Embrace?
Damn.
I need to
that
sit
is-
down.
I gotta hold my own. I don't even like holding
Nah,
my
don't
own
even try to
hands,
jump
you know?
on that trade. Dora's embraced her body. She walks around naked so fucking much. She be going
It's just
outside
so
feeding the
comfortable.
cat butt
I've
ass
been-
naked.
I've always wanted to be
I'm
naked
like,
since I was
Dora,
little.
like,
Well, May 6th
Yeah.
is National Naked Garden
I didn't know
Day.
that.
May
No,
6th.
It's only dudes that are hung up about that shit. And
I mean, I don't really
'cause-
give a fuck. I mean, that's her out there, but
I
that's
like
like when the
being on my
police
No,
pull
but
up,
that's
I'm gonna be like, she
exactly. You know, I
she
don't
didn't
even
take her
like
medicine,
Okay,
officer.
next question.
Woo! While the cops pull up
Next
because I had a joint.
Next
'cause
question.
My
Next
woman's walking around
question.
naked.
All right, next question.
What's-
Ready.
What's the craziest place you've ever been totally naked, like streaked or
Together or separate? Like
separate you
the craziest place I've been naked.
and there,
And what?
just naked,
Just naked? I'm naked a lot. Like that's
like
the
in
thing.
public? Or...
Yeah, well, I got
You
naked
given?
for the first time in a pool. It was my best friend's pool, and I acted like an idiot because I'd never been naked in a pool before. And so when I got in, I was like, "It's touching on my part." I was like in the water, and when she would look over, I would say, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me!" And it was the most freeing thing I've ever felt, right? And so when I moved out on my own, I would try to be naked, do naked yoga, and like, but I lived in the city now, so like. It wasn't good, and Keith now yells at me. But no, I've been naked in a lot
Shut
of
the
places.
windows, yo.
I've always did my.
Shit, she's outside. I can't.
Pool's a good idea. I did the ocean.
Lord,
and-
close your
Oh,
eyes.
the
But the sea
Why
kelp
is the
was like,
helicopter
oh
over
shit.
my house every Tuesday,
I'm afraid
Thursday,
a
and
jellyfish is
Saturday?
gonna swim up in there.
I like the sea kelp a little too much.
It tickles.
I was like,
So
oh,
have
dude,
you
I'll
done
just go out.
the naked jacuzzi yet?
Ooh, no, I'd love to do
Oh,
that.
the little
Dora doesn't
bubbles.
like we don't do like bodies of
Public
water naked.
bathing?
I don't. I mean, I've been naked everywhere.
Yeah, where have you
Like,
been naked?
The best place that I was naked was on the open ocean with her.
Oh yeah.
We were on a balcony and shit, and the ocean was going. I know the neighbors heard us and shit. We didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he
Yes,
took me on
yeah.
a
Burning
cruise.
it
That's
down.
how I know my
Paid
pussy.
for
And I
Yeah.
mean,
He
it
took me
felt
on a
good. I was
cruise.
butt ass nigga looking at the stars and shit. I was like, hey, this is a motherfucker right
Quiet
here. Had a
sex
blunt
is
and
so
shit.
funny.
You know?
It is.
I would love to like watch a porn of quiet sex because it's just like you're like the porn of quiet sex would be the most. And then you try to make way like hold the bed so it doesn't make noise and shit. You're like, put one leg up, put your leg down there.
I've done the quiet sex though in the basement with Dad
Oh, I have to.
upstairs,
Oh,
in
yeah.
the fucking
And the
bedroom
truck.
upstairs
It's
with
hot.
Dad
I like it.
downstairs, in the kitchen with Dad watching TV in the living room.
In the kitchen with Dad.
Watching
Like,
TV.
watching
in the
TV.
living room.
What the fuck?
Hey, Dad was giving it up, and I was
That's
not.
why your
and I
mom was a
wasn't busy.
lesbian.
Oh, man, damn.
Wow,
Dang.
that's why.
That's why.
Okay. Woo,
Your
thanks
dad
for
was
clearing that
fucking-
up for me. Gee, I've been asking Jesus to explain it all these years. And now I know.
Oscar the Grouch's dad, man.
Let me tell you a joke.
That was fucking funny.
It's still on right now.
Oh, man.
Yes, did I share my shirt with you people today?
All right,
What's
we gonna
it
be
say?
nice. We gonna give the hot seat to y'all.
Every
you wanna ask
zoo
us
is a
any
pet
questions.
I'd like to
zoo.
ask y'all something.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
I'd have to say, what's the longest like sex you ever had? Like, what's the longest you ever went at it with somebody? That
Like
you just
during cum or like
no, I mean like penetration. You fucking the whole time. What's the longest you went?
they
Oh.
but they came. But they
Doesn't matter.
kept going.
Just you. It don't matter
How
what
long
you
was
was
I
on.
hitting
It's a
it?
fuck session.
How long
Without
was you
I guess
leaving
a
it.
fuck session.
Without leaving it.
without leaving?
Without
it.
leaving the pussy.
In there.
In there
long
working.
and- Who the fuck knows? I mean, like,
Yeah.
cocaine.
Was it too short or too long?
No.
No.
You asked how long was the longest.
Yeah, how long?
I mean, I've been cocaine dead from the fucking hips down, man. I mean, I could fuck for hours. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you get
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I want to be cocaine dead.
shit. I get a cocaine hard on. You're in for it. I mean,
Here's my
I'm gonna-
next question.
I'm gonna
Have you
break a hip.
seen Krunkle's dick before cocaine?
He doesn't even have a print. I checked. No, I haven't.
No, I'm lucky. I got all fucked. I did all my naked shit before fucking Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
I am that old, see, because all
Have
this
either one
But I
of y'all
imagine-
ever ran from the police? Y'all
Oh,
ever
yeah.
like booked it on them?
fucking right.
Claire, have you booked it on them before?
You booked on police? I never.
Yeah, you know that my favorite part
I've had
about
to a
booking
few
from the police when I was a kid was that nervous laughter that happened when I was running. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit!
You want to hear the
Oh
dumbest?
shit! We're gonna get caught! Oh shit, motherfucker!
You want to hear the dumbest shit? Me running from the police? This shit was in Boston.
Okay.
Not mentioning any names. I had one of my friends do. He called me up. Yo, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just chilling. He pulls up on the fucking scooter. I'm like, I hate fucking scooters. He's like, jump
I
on.
own a
I'm like, I
scooter.
don't want to ride with you on this. He's like, come on. Next thing I know, we go in there. We almost to his crib. Next thing, he's like, jump off. I'm like, what? He's like, jump off and run and jump that fence. I'm like, nigga, what?
No.
He wrecks the scooter.
Damn.
I'm running. I got on like, I think I had to throw my shoe. Did I have to throw my? That might have been the whole time. No, I had on.
Damn, so there was a few. I seen you look.
What are the
Yes.
menus?
So you had
been
to
with?
jump the fence.
It wasn't that bad though.
Right.
It was probably like a little bit higher, but you know when you haven't jumped a fence for 10 years and you don't. He's like, yeah, I stole this shit.
Oh
I'm
my
like, what
God.
the fuck? Why did? He's like, well, I wanted to come pick you up. I'm like, nigga, I could have walked. That was the dumbest shit. But
Okay,
that was my nigga.
I got one more.
What's that?
What's a fake name you go to the cops? Like, if you've ever used fake names, what's like a
Steven
want-
Despin.
Sammy Despin?
No, Steven Despin.
When I
Steven
ran
Despin,
away
that's
from
good.
home,
Just
I
like
was
that.
13. I told them my name was Water Street.
You gotta
And they
say
were
it.
just like, you mean that street right there? I was like, no, my name is Water Street.
You know the thing about making sure that your lie has a bit of truth to it?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure that it's
Yeah,
the
I had a
first and
little
last
bit.
initial.
I was
Okay.
high.
So mine is,
I thought I
you
was
know,
a
where I'm
hippie.
Samuel
I thought I was
Dolson.
cool, run away.
Yeah.
Y'all, we got 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So we got to
minutes?
shout it out once again
I want
to
to shout out
Digital
to my
Mass.
teams in the
It's
playoffs.
already over?
I'm
The Celtics
sorry.
in the playoffs.
was so much
Bruins
fun.
are in the playoffs. I come from
Yeah.
Titletown, baby. Let's hear it for Beantown.
Boston,
Yes,
go
baby.
Parker,
You know
Boston,
what's up.
but I love all
Go
my
Park
family
your
there.
fucking
Go
car.
Parker, Con, eat a hot dog.
Coming summer 28. Look at me,
Sausage.
everybody. Check it out. It's a good shit.
I want a hot beer and a cold dog over at
There
Fenway
you go.
Park.
Fit
Hey.
the Cattiis.
Playa.
Hey, listen, I can pronounce my fucking R's. I gotta ask you a question. Are you fucking retarded?
Retarded.
Claya.
And with
That's how
that,
everybody said
Cat
my
Eyes,
name when I lived there.
Claya?
Claya.
Claya.
Are you going to the
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I'm like, dude, I pronounce my
I miss
fucking
my
letters,
Boston
man.
people. Well, shout out to Digital Mass. Shout out to Mr. Cope. I'm Cat
B,
Eyes.
let's not forget about B,
Yes,
who's
I'm
not
sorry.
here
How
tonight.
the fuck did we forget about
Shit,
B,
much
man?
love to B, who's
He
out
forgot.
there.
Yeah, man.
He had
He'll
a
be
trip.
back
He had to
soon.
make it to the other
That was
side
because I
of
met
the
last
country.
time, right?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Yes.
shout out, man. Cool as fuck.
Well,
Yes,
he's
yes.
come back.
He's
We
coming
need
back.
tech support,
He went on a
tech support.
420 trip.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Onto
He
the
went on
other
a 420
side.
trip, so
To
he'll
the
be back.
other side.
But yes.
Thanks for letting me
I'm
pop in
Cat
as a
Eyes.
guest.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you for having
I'm
me
Krunkle
so
Sam.
much. I'm tired from yelling. I've yelled myself out.
Stand
and I
up.
appreciate
I'm Cat Eyes, your sarcastic pervert, host of Hot 60. Shout out to my new addition, our homie Krunkle Sam.
Woo, Krunkle Sam.
Fight the system.
Shout out to our wonderful Made It a Pop Off podcast tonight,
Thank you.
Dora Monica, Dora the Comedy Destroyer.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, yes.
And
Thanks
shout
for
out
screaming
to,
at me.
of
I
course,
haven't
comedian
had that
Keith
in-
Vance, man. All these people are funny. If you ever see them on a flyer, take the time to go out and see them, man.
Yeah. It's been a
Support your
blast.
local comedians. They are funny as fuck, man.
Thank you.
Shout out Hot 60 Podcast.
Don't forget, if you
Signing
can't be
out.
with the one you love, punch the one you're with.
Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. Blame it on the moon. We don't know the
Something's
words.
up there,
They didn't know the words
yeah.
neither. That's how they got caught. No.
Blame it on the stars.
They didn't know the
Oh,
words.
clear know the words.
He's like, blame it on the mic that turned on. Hot 60.
Hot 60.
Thanks for letting me pop in.
Thank you for letting us
Thank
play
you.
devil's
That's my
advocate
fault.
and scream at you.
Thank y'all so much.
I wanted to see it.